Thanks for staying with us. As hurricane season moves closer, the city is busy preparing, making sure we're ready for anything. And to help with that, we've had some help from an outside organization at Indian River State College recently. To talk to us about that today is Ken Leedham. Thanks for joining us today, Ken.
No problem.
So you're a student, you were taking a public safety management class out there, and I guess part of that was to design a program for a city. What was that?
It was a part of the capstone project for the public safety administration degree. We were assigned, myself and 4 other people were assigned to the city of Port St. Lucie in the debris management or emergency management section, and we were tasked with updating the debris management plan.
Okay, so from this class came something that's actually useful to the city's public works department.
Absolutely.
Which is our real plan on what we'll do to get the debris cleared up as quickly as possible after a storm.
Absolutely. This plan was in effect in 2006, and it just needed to be updated. So this isn't something that we just did as a project where, you know, it sits on a shelf somewhere. This is actually going to be used.
Right. So we went through some hurricanes 10 years ago and 9 years ago. We've had 3 hurricanes, and you know that because you were in the area then, I guess.
Yes.
We've been through it, but things change all the time. So what did you have to do to make sure that our plan was up to date?
We needed to take a look at what FEMA had in place, which is the Federal Emergency Management Agency. They have updates they made updates to their complete requirements in 2007, and they continually make tweaks as they see what works and what doesn't work. And so what we had to do is we had to go through the 2006 plan and make sure that it mirrored the 07 plan and then all the current updates that are going along.
And how many of you worked on this one for the city?
There were 5 of us assigned to the project. We all worked on it. About 250 hours of man-hours went into the project.
A lot of work, which for the city, for one, it benefits us because it translates into money that we didn't have to pay, because you guys did this for free, right?
Absolutely. The taxpayers saved somewhere around $10,000, if not more, just based on what it would cost to have a outside company, which is what typically happens, redo the plan.
That's good. And actually, it was a class out there, but several of you in the class, I know, work for other agencies, or maybe even for our agency.
We had, in the capstone project that I had, we had 3 different projects. The City of Port St. Lucie Debris Management, Indian River State College Safety and Security had a team, and a local agency called Safer had a team. And the capstone project is still ongoing because there's still people in the degree program. The City of Port St. Lucie actually has a team right now working on the emergency management plan as well to kind of complete what we were started. So
it was some people with some real world experience, though, to kind of know what really works and kind of what doesn't. It's not just a theoretical paper.
Oh, absolutely. The people on my team, we all have some sort of public safety experience, law enforcement, probation, firefighters, things like that. So we knew what we do as far as when the aftermath comes, but we had to take that along with what we've learned and apply it into every aspect of the city.
Okay, so you had got this plan together, you presented it to the Public Works Department.
Yes, sir.
They were impressed by the plan.
Yeah, we took it and we wrote the rough draft, and then we brought it to the emergency management team, and we brought it out to everybody, and we said, you know, what would you like to see? Is there things that we missed? Things like that. And the reason we did that is because when we got the plan approved, we're done with it. Unfortunately, we don't remain retained by the city, but the city employees do. So we wanted to make sure that the plan was their plan, that they understood it, that they knew what, you know, if there was wording in there that they had questions about, we were there to answer the question, or we could, you know, fix it.
Right, and your group showed up at a recent city council meeting to explain as the council approved of it.
Yes, we did.
They were very impressed by the work that had gone into it. They saw how it benefits us, and they approved it as our final plan.
Yep. Yeah, they took it and moved forward with it, and we're looking forward to getting the entire emergency plan reapproved from start to finish, hopefully by the end of this semester.
Hopefully so. I hope you got a good grade on it, did you?
Yeah, I passed the class.
Okay, that's what counts, right? You passed the class, we got something valuable out of it, we didn't have to pay for it, we have a good plan in place to help get the debris cleaned up quickly. when a hurricane's done, kind of a win-win situation for everybody here.
Absolutely. We were actually able to send it up to the state to get pre-approval so that the city can actually recoup more money, so it doesn't affect the local taxpayers as much.
Right. Well, great. I know the City Council appreciates your efforts and the rest of your class there, and we appreciate you taking some time to come in here today and talk to us about it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
All right. Ken Leedham, student at IRSC, among other things. Great. Thank you. And we'll be back after this message. Stay with us.